Welcome back to Phistoric. It's been 5 years since Luke Skywalker and the gang laid waste to the Galactic Empire. While the galaxy has mostly moved on, Imperial forces still lurk in the shadows, planning to regain their lost power. Against this backdrop, we follow a no-nonsense Mandalorian bounty hunter named Din Djarin, who often goes by the name Mando. His motto is simple: I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold. Hailing from a strict cultural creed built around honor and discipline, these stoic warriors never reveal their faces. Mando full-on embraces this Mandalorian life, day in and day out, following the ultimate rule. This is the way. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Season 1 begins with Mando accepting an under-the-table job from Greef Karga. The job is hush-hush, and Mando's task is simple: bring back a mysterious 50-year-old target alive in exchange for Beskar steel, an extremely strong metal from his home world. After flying his ship, the Razor Crest, to the location, he encounters another bounty hunter, an IG-11 droid. They work together to find the mark, and it's definitely not what he expected. It's Baby Yoda. IG-11 has orders to kill him, but Mando ices the droid and takes Baby Yoda back to his ship alive. On the way back, when creatures called Jawas strip his ship for parts, Baby Yoda uses his burgeoning force powers to save Mando from a massive beast, showing their bond is already growing. Mando delivers Baby Yoda to the client and uses his Beskar steel to score a full set of badass armor. However, feeling guilty, Mando changes his mind, heads back, and saves the little guy from a weird experiment. But escape isn't easy. Karga and a bunch of bounty hunters corner them. Just when things look dark, Mando's Mandalorian buds swoop in from the sky to save the day. After escaping, Mando sets off to reunite Baby Yoda with his own kind. Their first stop is a forest planet called Sorgan, where he runs into an ex-rebel shock trooper named Cara Dune. After fighting off some raiders together, Mando goes on a couple of other side quests across the galaxy, dealing with mercenaries who constantly try to double-cross him. Karga hits up Mando for a truce, asking for help to free his town from Imperial forces. Mando brings Cara Dune and IG-11, but it turns out to be a trap, helmed by the show's big bad, Moff Gideon. Gideon manages to seriously wound Mando, who is forced to remove his helmet for the first time so IG-11 can treat him. After he's all patched up, the clan leader tells Mando that Baby Yoda is now officially part of his clan, giving him a brand new jetpack. Gideon attacks them with a TIE fighter, but Mando uses his new jetpack to bring the ship down. Season 1 ends with the villain using a glowing black blade called the Dark Saber to slice his way out of his wrecked ship, while Mando escapes with Baby Yoda. In Season 2, Mando's search brings him back to Tatooine, where he finds Boba Fett's iconic armor being worn by a town marshal. Mando reclaims it, and we discover that Boba Fett did in fact survive the Sarlacc pit. Continuing his search, Mando meets Bo-Katan, the rightful queen of Mandalore. She drops a bombshell. The never-take-your-helmet-off rule is exclusive to Mando's extreme clan, and other Mandalorians show their faces freely. Bo-Katan directs Mando to a Jedi named Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka uses the Force to communicate with the child, and this is how we finally learn his real name, Grogu. We also learn he was raised at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant before going into hiding.
Ahsoka directs Mando to some ruins where Grogu can contact a Jedi, But things go sideways quickly when Moff Gideon's dark troopers fly in and kidnap Grogu. To save his son, Mando teams up with Bo-Katan, Boba Fett, and Fennec Shand to storm Gideon's ship. A fierce duel breaks out, and Mando beats Gideon, claiming the dark saber. By Mandalorian tradition, winning the blade means Mando is now technically the king of Mandalore. Suddenly, another wave of droids traps them. But just in time, an X-Wing arrives and a hooded Jedi steps out. It's Luke Skywalker. Luke destroys the droids with his green lightsaber and arrives to take Grogu for Jedi training. In a heartbreaking moment, Mando removes his helmet so Grogu can see his face before they say goodbye.
The story links into the Book of Boba Fett. Mando reveals to his clan leader that he removed his helmet, and he is immediately kicked out of the clan. To redeem himself, he must seek out the living waters on the ruined planet of Mandalore. Meanwhile, Mando gets a sweet new Naboo starfighter ship and goes to check on Grogu. Luke Skywalker gives Grogu a choice: stay and train as a Jedi to get a lightsaber, or choose the adorable Beskar vest given by Mando and return to his father. Obviously, Grogu chooses Mando, using his force powers to save the day during a battle on Tatooine, and the iconic duo is reunited once again. Season 3 begins with Mando heading to Mandalore to redeem himself. While bathing in the living waters, he and Bo-Katan discover a legendary, massive monster down there, a mythosaur, which wasn't even supposed to exist. After being redeemed by the clan, Bo-Katan is tasked with uniting Mandalorians across the galaxy to reclaim their homeworld. However, Moff Gideon has escaped prison and set up a secret base on Mandalore, trying to clone himself with Grogu's force powers. Mando and Grogu break free, destroy the clones, and launch a full-scale war. In the final battle, a crashing ship incinerates Gideon, while Grogu uses the Force to shield Mando and Bo-Katan. With Mandalore reclaimed, Mando officially...
And that brings us right up to the upcoming big-screen movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu. Plot details are still tight, but we know the duo will be hunting down Imperial warlords who remain a threat to the galaxy. There are exciting new characters, like Jabba the Hutt's grown-up son, Rota, and legendary actress Sigourney Weaver playing a leader of the New Republic Rangers. This cinematic journey is going to be absolutely epic. Are you excited to see Mando and Grogu on the big screen? Let us know in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe to Phistoric. Until next time, may the Force be with you.